Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the Mecca, the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington, Massachusetts. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster, with my illustrious color commentator, Jeff Russell, for a hockey night in Arlington, as the Arlington Spy Ponders host the visiting Lexington Minutemen in Jeff, what's been billed as the battle for the basement. Lexington looking for their first goal of the season. Arlington looking for their first win in the division. But we're happy and loving having hockey here in Arlington tonight. Jeff, big matchup, bunch of subtexts. What are we looking for tonight's matchup?
Yeah, you said it, Ken, kind of a battle for the basement. Both these teams looking to maybe build a little momentum for next year, create a little bit of positive energy going towards the end of the season. We've had Arlington, up in a couple of these games, potentially winning a couple of these early games, but unfortunately, like you said, they have a win against Wakefield, which is not a division game, so looking for their first divisional game win here. And Lexington, struggling to score goals, obviously. As you mentioned, they haven't been able to put one in the net this year. We're probably going to see everything they have from Coach Colarulo today to try to get something going here against Arlington, who's been unfortunately susceptible to giving up some goals, especially early. And something I'm looking for tonight is for the Ponders to get a little bit of momentum going early, not to give up that early goal. As we've seen, they've been playing from behind, which is always tough. Hopefully we see them jump off to a good start, maybe take a lead in this game, and we'll see how it plays out.
Well, the rivalry, folks, the rivalry between Arlington and Lexington dates back to colonial times. They used to play against each other out here on Spy Pond, and there's electricity in the air. Jeff, the Lexington Minutemen, they're coached by Kurt Colarulo. Colarulo was an all-star back in Arlington Catholic back in the day, and he also played some college hockey at Nichols College. He was a great forward. I bet he's going to have the boys fired up tonight.
Yeah, he's certainly familiar with the Ed Burns Arena. Arlington Catholic plays down here. That's their home rink. As you mentioned, Kurt was a player on that team. I don't know if we can swing the camera and see some of the banners that Arlington Catholic has over there. As we swing by, I'm sure we'll see a lot of maroon and gray on the wall, but as you mentioned, we'll give Coach his credit. He was down on one of those Arlington Catholic 1997 Super 8 hockey championship teams, so very familiar with the ice, very familiar with the rink. Probably has a little bit of energy coming back here. We're not sure what he said in the locker room because we're not able to be there, neither are the kids. But
Well, we are delighted. We're going to be dropping the puck any second, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster from Arlington Community Media. I'm here with Jeff Russell, my color commentator. Our camera woman tonight, the lovely Julie Muscatel. Your producer tonight, Kevin Whitmore. Kevin, you want to give him a little wave there? There's Kev right there. So we're ready for hockey night in Arlington. We'll be back in just a moment for the puck drop. And we'll see you shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Yeah.
Little senior.
I just need the Arlington guy. All right, here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for the dropping of the puck. Now, there's a little subtext here, Jeffy, I want to bring up to you. The Lexington Minutemen have a freshman, number 15, who is their center man. His name is Dorian Hugh. And Dorian Hugh is a freshman. They call him the Portrait of Dorian Hugh. I don't know if you remember the Portrait of Dorian Gray, wonderful Oscar Wilde story. Well, there's number 15, Dorian Hugh. He is a freshman, and this kid can fly, Jeffy. What do you know about Dorian?
I do not know anything, Ken. My first time looking at him, so
All right, so he's the only. So Lexington's only got 2 freshmen on their squad. As I mentioned, it's number 15, Dorian Hugh, and Dorian's in on the forecheck, and he gives a little bit of a snow cone to the pad of the Arlington starting goalie. Who's starting today in net for Arlington, Jeff?
So that's going to be Mike Hayes. These guys have split time each and every game, and I expect that to be the same case here. And you saw Brendan Flynn, 14, give Dorian Hugh a little bit of a chirp there, probably saying, "Hey, don't be snowing my goalie again. I'm watching."
Exactly. So young Dorian is one of only 2 freshmen on the Lexington Minutemen, Jeff. Oh, here's a 3-on-1 possibility for Arlington.
So that's Leosa going to keep it in. You got Malatesta playing with Dunning. They moved Dunning up, and Ryan Gilbert's going to be playing on the wing as well with Reed and Michael.
What do you mean they moved Dunning up? He's not playing defense anymore?
That's right. So it looks like Michael's going to play forward today. You had a D pairing of Brendan Flynn and Dominic Leosa out there as Arlington throws a forecheck on there.
All right, so the puck deep in the Lexington zone. We're just underway. First period action, 2 periods in the new format in the COVID era. So we've got 2 halves going. We're in the first half. Arlington threatening very, very early, putting some pressure on deep in the Lexington zone.
That's Russell came out of the corner.
Yeah, number 19, Jakey Russell. When we had our last broadcast, he had a breakout game. And let's see if he can keep some of that momentum up.
Oh, Dominic's going to pick that pass up in the neutral zone and take his ice quickly.
Oh, Leosa with a shot. Save. The goalie, by the way, for the starting goalie is Will Bukta. He's an assistant captain, senior goalie, Will Bukta. And Lexington tries to break it out. It goes in. Chasing after it for Lexington is number 12, a sophomore, Liam Hunt. Now, we're going to talk about Liam Hunt a lot tonight. He's the son, of course, of Patrick Hunt. Patrick Hunt is also known as the mouth of Lexington. Patrick plays for the Blue Gold in the Blue Gold League with Sandy Milley, and he's a chirper. So
that's a nice little stretch pass. Sadowski going to take this one.
There's a shot.
Go! And that's a save by Bukta. Alessi cut down the middle. Sadowski saw him, was able to feed it to him, and Bukta made the save there.
Sadowski going in the wrong direction.
Oh, he's creating a little bit of space, slowing things down. Gets it back to Bradley here, who's going to get this one in the zone, I think.
Sean Bradley. Shawnee shoots it around the boards. Back at the point is number 7, Cam Desmond. Lexington boys holding their own early here, but Arlington with a lot of possession. And it's going to be a busy night, Jeff, it looks like, for Will Bukta.
Yeah, he's going to see a lot of rubber tonight. Arlington establishing a little bit of a forecheck right now. A couple of good chances early. Bukta's been up to the task, but good to see the Ponders here create a little bit of momentum and get a few opportunities on net.
They've had a couple of good opportunities early, Jeff. Julie, volume okay? All right, good. All right, so the Arlington boys looking to shoot it in. Back to get it for Lexington is number 17, Michael DeAngelis. DeAngelis is a junior. Over in the corner is number 6 for Arlington.
That's Gilbert. This is Malatesta with the puck. Gilbert out there with Dunning. And what a great chance. Malatesta hit Dunning, cutting down off the backside. And I didn't know if Bukta might have got a piece of that or if it hit crossbar, but another good chance for the Ponders.
Yeah, Gilbert slips on that center ice line, and Arlington takes it back out the other way.
This is Barnaby Kiss. He was injured a little bit early in the season, had a little bit of action last game, and nice to see him getting some time out here with number 4, Stefano Soteropoulos. And here's
a 2-on-1. Oh, what a pass! A beautiful pass, but the stick's got to stay on the ice.
Pass there.
The portrait of Dorian Hugh, and it looks like it's going to be an Arlington penalty. So Dorian Hugh
made a nice pass to Van de Herrick going down the right wing board there. Wasn't able to connect, but Arlington chased him into the corner. Unfortunately got tangled up here, and I think Soteropoulos is going to go to the box here. Arlington's going to be on the kill.
All right, let's take a look at the Lexington power play. It's number 6, as you mentioned. He's a senior, Jake Van den Herrick, and he's out there with young Dorian, Dorian Hugh, the freshman. Thomas Cowett, number 10, is out there, and back at the point, number 21 is the senior captain, Colin McMahon-Shea. McMahon Shea, also known as Shea's Rebellion, if we're going to talk about colonial times. Arlington clears it in. A nice play there by Brendan Flynn. And the captain is happy to see young Brendan. Brendan's having a good season.
Good gap control there by Brendan. He was able to stay up on the Lexington forward, and just like that, was able to take away some time and space and create a turnover.
Beautiful play by Leosa there as he did a swivel in the back and was able to clear it out. Oh, it was a nice hit on Russell as Russell took it by. And look at the fist. Oh, Russell's going at it with the kid. Oh, look at him getting back up.
So the ref probably could have called both of them for a hold, decided to let both of them go. And
he was tangled up with Lachlan McLaren.
And that might be a little bit of the ref letting him play tonight, establishing the game flow here.
There was a little bit of Russell action there. They look a little bit like his father there, carrying the puck into three players.
Well, as one of his coaches growing up would say, Jake Russ was in the vicinity there.
He was in the vicinity, all right. All right, Lexington looking to settle it down. There's a captain on defense, number 2.
That's 21. So that's Colin Shea, who you've mentioned.
Oh, yeah. Colin McMahon Shea. Shea's Rebellion, they call him.
We talked about this a little bit, Kenny. These guys have played together. Colin's been on some teams with Alessi and Malatesta and Flynn.
Whoa, what a pass! Let's go!
There's
on the rebound, Reed Malatesta!
That's his first goal of the season. He's got to be a happy camper. Alessi was right there with him. Going to the net. That's where goals are scored, Kenny, in front of the house. Got the puck to the net. Reed went hard, to the net, was able to punch that one in.
Yeah. First goal of the season for number 2, Reed Malatesta. He's the proud son of Greg Malatesta, also an Arlington hockey player back in the day, and of course the lovely, lovely Jen Goodwin, who claims she didn't play softball at UNH, but I could have sworn she did. Anyway, she's chippy. Jed's probably at home watching the game. Very, very proud of young Reed.
So that's a nice play. That's a 5-on-4 for Lexington. The Ponders were shorthanded there, and they were able to put one in. The Ponders have given up a few shorthanded goals this year, so good to see them get on the board here, whether it be on that shorthanded chance or not, as Soteropoulos comes out of the box. And Alessi's going to get...
He got the field goal.
And that was Reed trying to give it back to Matt, who helped out Reed on the first one. And Matt had the chance. I think that might have flipped up on edge, but
I think
he shot that one right out of the
I think he flipped it over the net. I think he thought he was going to get a field goal. But there's no field goals in hockey, Jeffy, I don't think.
Not last I checked.
All right, so both teams now at even strength. I think Lexington could not do much with their power play, their first power play in this period. And
so that's Sadowski on the faceoff with Fechtow on the wing and Killian Wright, number 10. So 2 freshmen here.
Oh, what a move! Oh!
And that's a good heads-up pass to space. They're going to have a delayed offsides, but as Killian jumped the line, but Sadowski felt the pressure from the middle, knew Wright was going down the outside, and even though it was a behind-the-back pass, he knew he had some space there. It was a nice play.
Oh, here's another break for Arlington, up on the wing. The headhunter.
We've seen Sadowski score from there before, twice this season, actually, and he went cherry-picking. It was a little high, and looks like Lexington's going to go for one here as they took down Killian Wright in the corner. We got a delayed penalty coming for the Minutemen.
Is that right? Oh, what a move! What a save! Oh, my goodness!
Sadowski, that's his second toe drag. Maybe Lexington's going to stop paying attention to that one, but he was able to get a shot off. There was a rebound sitting there for Fechtow and for Wright. Neither one of them able to get wood on it, but the Ponders will settle here for a power play chance as we see number 8, Nick Tringali, head to the box for the Minutemen. Arlington's going to set up their face-off here in the offensive zone.
Now, Tringali, the Bermuda Tringali, they call him. He's number 8. He's a senior assistant captain, a defenseman, and he's going to sit for the sin bin. And now let's see if Arlington, Jeff, can build up a nice little lead here.
Good face-off win. Back.
Oh, nice pass by Russell.
That was Alessi to Russell across the crease. Russell wasn't able to get there in time. That was a good chance.
Dorian on the look at this kid, Dorian. He can really fly. Number 15, Dorian Hugh.
Yeah, he can certainly move.
All right, on the kill for Lexington, number 4, Lachlan McLaren on the defensive end. He's out there with Dorian Hugh. And they got another...
Kenny, I'd like to see the Ponders move that a little harder, right? You got to create some time and space by moving that puck back and forth hard.
Yeah.
Right? You can't just feather it every time. It gives the defense, time to set up. The wings time to go get a stick in good position. Defenders in front to slide to coverage. I'd like to see the guys on Arlington's top move this a little bit more crisper, a little bit more firm.
Yep, I'm with you. They got to settle it down here. It would be nice to get a little insurance goal here for Arlington. Second power play. There's a shot. Oh, he shot it wide.
And that's Alessi in Gretzky's office. He likes it back there. Sadowski cut to the net. Alessi was able to find the forehand, and another good chance by the Ponders.
So number 2 is Reed Malatesta. He's buzzing in front of the net. I like Reedy tonight. He's hungry. Oh, there's a chance for... Oh, yeah, it looked like he had it. There's a shot. Save! Oh, what a save!
Same
Will
play.
Buckta.
Same play. Alessi setting up behind the net. Oh, and that's some good speed here by Cowett on Leosa, who we know can move. And that one just whistled by the post.
So nice shorthanded bid for the Lexington Minutemen. And Coach Kurt Colarulo must be pretty pleased. Now, Jeff, Coach Colarulo was in his 5th year at Lexington. I think
we got a penalty here. Arlington's going to go here on the 5-on-3 here. As Malatesta went hard to the net, we got a trip here on the Minutemen.
No, really?
Yeah. We're going to have a 5-on-3 bid for Arlington here for 29 seconds. And if they're able to put one in, they'll stay on the power play for another minute and 31.
All right, Brendan Flynn is out there on the 2-man advantage. And let's see who else is out there on the 2-man advantage. That's number 84.
So that's Fechtow playing the left. Hirsch is going to take the face-off. Gilbert's on the right. Flynn's back here, as you mentioned. And Michael Dunning's going to slide back on D for the power play.
Michael Dunning, the showboater. Dunning said he was going to take it coast to coast from the defensive end. Oh, Dunning's wide open.
And it looks like this is the theme for the power play. Set up behind the net and work it from down low. They must have worked on this in practice. Coach must see something in Lexington's penalty kill where they're going to play it from behind the net here and set up down in Gretzky's office.
What's that, a COVID call?
I think that's a COVID face-off. And typically, Kenny, we've seen them operate from the top. We've seen them look for that slap shot from the point. And I have to say, ineffectively so far this season hasn't been the strength of the Ponders. So nice to see him change it up a little bit, work from down low. And we've already seen a couple of nice chances from that pass to the forehand from down low out to the slot area. And here they go again. This is Fechtow, who does have great vision.
There it is. Oh!
Oh, yeah. He found Hirsch quick.
Flinney. Oh, unselfish. As Flinney could have teed that one up there, Jeff.
You might want to see him shoot it or Dunning take a step forward and walk right into it. I'd love to see him one-time that. And Coach Missouri threw his hands up for a second there, looking for him to one-time that.
Good movement. Good puck movement. Arlington with just a 1-man advantage now. Flynn.
Yeah, and Coach says get him off. I don't think they're moving around enough, creating the urgency. You want to create a 2-on-1 somewhere. If you just relax, the box can just stay there.
Yeah.
And guys can put sticks in positions, getting shooting lanes. Goalies can see shots, as he just did there from the outside. And that's exactly what Lexington wants.
All right, Russell takes a shot. It's deflected into the sideboard. Arlington keeps possession in the Lexington zone. Arlington still on a power play here. First period action. There it is. Oh! Another chance for Reed Malatesta. And Buckta is busy.
And again, from down low, when they operate from below the net, they're creating good opportunities.
Will Buckta is earning his keep tonight. We'll get him some buffalo chicken after this game, as he's going to be busy boy. With 12 minutes left in the first half, and at the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington, and the Arlington has had all the possession tonight. Another chance for they're shooting it across.
Yeah, I think he was looking for Reed, Mal, or Sadowski. Fed it across after Alessi slid it up to Russell and didn't connect.
Well, you got to give the Lexington boys some credit. They're killing some penalties there. There's Jakey Russell. He flips it over to the sideboard. Arlington still battling for it in the corner.
Here's Alessi again down low and just hit a skate. He had Mal.
Oh, and there's a break for Lexington if they can get it out.
Yeah, broken stick. You're going to want to attack that guy. Great back check and a great step up by Malatesta.
That's Matt Hickey.
Yeah, he stepped up good on Hickey there.
There's a shot. Save, Hayes.
Yeah, and
Hayes saw it the whole way.
Had that puck bounce right to his forehand. Hayes came out, attacked. He was at the top of the crease. He was able to smother that one. We're going to have a face-off.
And that's Hank Stevenson, number 5. Hanky Stevenson was buzzing the net there. Center iceman is the sophomore Liam Hunt. Liam comes off the ice. Now, Liam, of course, the son of Pat Hunt, but he's more famous. He's also the nephew of Maureen Jagarjian. Maureen Jagarjian, we'll talk a lot about the Jagarjians tonight. Their name is synonymous with excellence in Arlington athletics. Of course, Aaron Jagarjian was a 3-sport athlete at Arlington High School, just finished up, I think, last year in the nursing program at Boston College. But Aaron was a tremendous soccer player and also played basketball and lacrosse. Of course, Greg Jagarjian, the proud father of the Jagarjian children, we're still working with him. He's a project. But the lovely Maureen Jagarjian is, as I mentioned, the brother of Pat Hunt and the aunt of Liam Hunt, who's number 12, a sophomore Liam Hunt.
And that's a nice play by Hugh to headman that puck.
Oh, a nice hit as he stood him up. And he took it back. Oh, number 7. And the fans go wild as the physical hockey comes out on hockey night.
Desmond stepped up right there, right? And you saw Cowett come in and protect his freshman, number 15 there, Hugh, who took the hit from Desmond, also a freshman. And there was a little bit of payback there. The refs let him go. That's old-time Eddie Shore hockey.
Who's number 7? I thought Desmond was 17. Who's our number 7?
Nope, that's Cam Desmond.
Cam Desmond, all right.
Yep.
So Cam Desmond, number 7.
There he goes. He's got the puck. He's got some space. Oh, and he elects to dump it in, go for the change, as he didn't have a lot of help. He was one on everybody as the Ponders elected to change there.
All right, well, the game's getting a little bit physical. Arlington, Jeff, with a 1-goal lead. They've had plenty of chances to broaden that lead, but they have not been successful.
Yeah, you're right, Kenny. The Ponders certainly have the momentum. They've had the opportunities. They've had the scoring chances. And I think it's only a matter of time before they bury another one.
Well, let's see. I think at this point, Kurt Colarulo has got to be a little bit pleased with the way that his boys have killed penalties this period, and they're hustling. There's number 7, Emmett Janis. And Janis has got some jets. Number 7, Janis for Lexington. He is a senior. And Arlington still threatening. There's a shot. Oh, what a save! Oh, he flashed the pad, Jeffy. Did I see that? That's Will Buckner.
So Barnaby Kiss, 89 there, had a men's league sitter, as they call it, and he walked right into that one, took a big hack at it. Unlike some of our guys, might have shot that one over the net. He hit the pad. Great save, good rebound chance, and nobody there for Arlington. Oh,
that was a chance for Arlington. Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about Barnaby Kiss. Barnaby Kiss was one of the great players on the soccer team. He's one of the, you don't see a lot of soccer and hockey. But when you do, it's typically a tremendous player. A couple of years ago, we had Declan Dolan, who was also a hockey player. And then Barnaby Kiss was a tremendous defender this year and this year for the Spy Ponders. On defense in soccer for Lance Yazio. All right, here comes Arlington threatening. Reed is everywhere tonight. There's a goal!
Oh, and that's Dunning. Malatesta.
Dunning with a goal, but Malatesta set it up.
He was definitely looking for somebody to give that to. He was just trying to get that through the shin pad. 4 inches can block a lot of shots, right? He didn't want to fire it into a shin pad.
Showboat!
He threw that over to Michael Dunning, who was able to just get a stick on it. You just tip it in,
Let's
get
see
it
the dance!
The net, and there it is.
Michael Dunning, the showboater, with his first goal of the season. Hopefully Kayla's at UMass in her room watching this one live. First goal of the season for Showboat. Now, back in the day when he was playing youth lacrosse for me, whenever he would score, he would do the William Perry refrigerator. The Icky Woods. You remember Icky Woods? The Icky Shuffle.
The Icky Woods
Here's
Shuffle.
a shot.
The Bengals.
Oh, yeah.
So,
we do it. Billy White Shoes Johnson. That's probably before your time.
I do remember
Billy White Shoes Johnson? So Michael Dunning is of that ilk. The Icky Woods, the Perry refrigerator, and he used to really, that's why they call him Showboat. I remember one time we were playing. Oh, it's a shot. Oh, he hit the goal post. Alessi rang the bell, and wisely.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows why they call him Showboat.
Oh, he was playing lacrosse in Methuen,
and
he was playing up like 2 grades, and he was scoring like 6 goals. Finally, he scores another goal, and he's doing his dance, and like 30 seconds after the whistle, this kid from Methuen who had a beard, he must have been like 10 years old, he comes and he destroys Showboat, knocks him to the ground, and Showboat didn't know what hit him. I had to go onto the field and carry him off the field. He was crying. His parents were screaming. They're like, "Coach, how could you let that go? How can you let that go?" I'm like, "Michael, you don't want to Showboat."
Well,
anyway,
he certainly put that one in the back of the net. Nice play by Malatesta. The Ponders jump out to a 2-0 lead. They clearly have the momentum, and let's see if they can't build on it.
Oh, he forgot something there. As game getting a little bit physical. That's Brendan Hirsch, number 12, huh?
Yep, that's Hirsch taking the defenseman 26.
Look at Russell. He just took his change, number 19. Oh, there's a nice hit.
You know, good step up there by number 4, McLaren.
Lachlan McLaren. Another chance for oh! And
that's all right. They're just protecting his goalie.
Well, the boys will be boys. It's Friday night in Arlington. We are here at the Ed Burns Arena, and we have been treated to some good hockey so far, Jeff. It's been a nice physical game, up and down. Arlington controlling the momentum. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster for Arlington Community Media. Your camera woman tonight, the lovely Julie Muscatel. My color commentator, Jeff Russell. Your producer tonight is Kevin Wetmore from Arlington Community Media Sports. And we are delighted to have some live hockey here in Arlington.
Lexington going to fire that one down the end of the ice off the face-off there. Couldn't connect. That's going to go for icing. And back to that play in front of the net quick, Kenny. The refs are going to let these guys initially move a guy out or push him away, or maybe give him a little cross-check in the back to get him out of there if there's a little digging. It's the play after that. It's the reaction after that that might get you a penalty. And the boys were able to settle down after that. And I like the way the refs controlled that.
Yeah, the refs have done a great job all season, Jeff. I must say, we've had some nice broadcasts. Oh, here comes Dorian Hugh, the portrait of Dorian Hugh. And for some reason, he passed it to the guy on the white team. Dorian may have not gotten the memo there that the guys on the white team are on the other team.
I know there's some coaches in the stands listening right now saying, wow, that's a blind backhand pass out front you don't want to see. Dorian probably should have elected to hang on to that, maybe get one down deep. Lexington's had a tough time getting it into the Ponder zone. Maybe elect to get that behind the net, make the Ponders go 200 feet, maybe try to establish a forecheck as Cowett tries to get one on net here and seals a little bit wide.
Now, Thomas Cowett, that's number 10. He's a senior captain. There's another Cowett on the team, Eric Cowett. It's not a very common name. I wonder if we can infer that they're related somehow.
I would assume so.
One of them's a sophomore, the younger one. All right, here comes Reedy. Reedy's been very everywhere tonight. And he flicks it in. I think he was trying to get a tip, and maybe Russell was trying to get a stick on it.
So that was your boy Michael Dunning, I think.
Oh yeah, 9. Dunning, right? Yep, Dunning, yeah, number
19. But I like how Reed a little bit more poised with the puck today, hanging on to a little bit.
He's having a good game.
Space for himself, moving laterally across the zone, throwing the puck to the net. As you move laterally across the zone, it gives your other forward a chance to get to the net. Might create a little bit of traffic, and that's where Michael was. Reed got it to the net. It's a good play.
Arlington manages to keep it in, but the refs saw it.
Hand pass right there, Kenny.
Oh, hand pass? Okay.
I think Barney, who's the soccer player, I mean, he should know not to put his hand on the puck.
Yeah, that's right. Barnabas Kiss, of all people.
Obviously, it's okay in hockey, but your teammates got to realize they shouldn't touch it. That's going to go for a face-off all the way down.
The kiss of death, they call him. All right, face-off here in the Arlington zone in front of Mr. Hayes.
So here's Hunt, Stevenson, and Hickey for Lexington. Try to put a little pressure on, but Arlington able to break out. And Sadowski showing some good speed.
Yes, and hustle. Yeah,
and that's Eric Cowett, who you just mentioned, able to use a good angle, get in front of the hands of Sadowski, and he wasn't able to get by him. And Lexington's able to get the puck down into Arlington's zone now.
All right. It's kept in by Hunt, number 12, Liam Hunt. And there's a save by Hayes. He left a rebound, but very nicely over there to cover it, Jeff.
Yeah, very good call, Kenny. Barnaby was Barney was able to corral the rebound there that Mike left in front for him. Lexington didn't have a guy going to the net, not a lot of pressure there, so the Ponders able to control that.
So you got so Barnabas Hunt, number 89, is that right?
Yes, Barnabas.
And is this his first game of the year, Barnabas Kiss, right?
No, he played last game. He was injured a little bit. He got a few shifts down in Woburn against, up in Reading. But he's seen a lot more action tonight.
All right. Well, the Arlington boys, they got to keep the intensity up. A 2-goal lead, as we've talked about, is a dangerous score in any sport. And Jeffy, the boys can't get too comfortable here.
They can't. You can sort of feel the momentum. Lexington feels it. They're trying to get pucks deep. They've established a little bit more pressure than they've had all game. And going into the second half here, Arlington would like to be up at least 2, and of course Lexington, if they can close the gap, they're right in the game if it goes 2-1.
And there's number 11 for Arlington. That's Nico Martinez. He's a senior captain. Jeff, can I ask you just to comment a little bit on the captains this year and your impression of the jobs the job that they've done, having to serve as captains in a COVID year?
I mean, being a captain is a tough thing to do in any year.
Who are they?
Nico's one of the seniors. Sean Bradley's a senior. I believe the captains are Dominic Leosa, who's the other senior, and Reed Mal's a junior captain, which is always a little bit more pressure being a younger guy and having that confidence of your coach and your teammates to be a leader. And this is certainly a challenging year, Kenny. They don't have the locker room. They don't have before practice in the locker room and after practice in the locker room and before and after games, and they don't have the film sessions. They don't have the pizza parties. So it's tough. It's certainly challenging, and I've certainly been impressed with Arlington's leadership, their ability to continue to battle and continue to work hard, continue to try to focus on the little things and really get better. Probably understand what this season really is. They continue to get better. We saw them from the first game in Woburn, giving up sort of those odd man rushes and some backdoor goals, and they really clean those things up in practice. They work on playing the system the right way and supporting each other the right way. And again, without having the locker room, without having those chances to be together as a team outside of the rink, you do rely on those captains on the ice, and I think those guys have done a great job keeping these guys engaged and continuing to support each other and work hard.
Yep. Well put. I give my hats off to the Arlington captains this year. They've done a great job under very trying circumstances. We are here coming down to the 3-minute mark in the first half at the Eddie Burns Arena. This is the mecca of high school hockey, and on Friday nights, or Saturday nights even better, like tonight, there is electricity.
We're going to get a penalty here, Kenny. I think that's Hirsch who's going to go for Arlington, and that's just what Lexington's looking for here.
Well,
I didn't see it down on the corner there, but the ref saw something, and certainly gives Lexington a chance to climb back into this one. And
who's going to the sin bin, Jeff? Number 12?
That's going to be Brendan Hirsch. I didn't see
Is he
anything.
a defender? You play defense?
No, Brendan. Well, he can play anywhere. He played the first couple of games. He was back on D, but he's been playing forward of late. Right now, he's going to be in the box, and hopefully his teammates can kill this one off.
All right, let's talk a little bit, Jeff, about the Arlington kill. Who do we got out there? We got Dominic Leosa, of course, and Reed Malatesta is out there with number 14.
That's Brendan Flynn, who's got a stick back in good position as he chased down 17, DeAngelis, who's going to be on the power play for Lexington. And that's Nico Martinez going to jump out there with Reed Mal.
Number 11, the captain, Nico.
Good call by the official. We had a Lexington player on the far side jump, trying to get into the zone a little bit before the black biscuit, and we know that's against the rules, Kenny.
No, it is. All right, Emmett Jeunesse is out there on the power play for Lexington, along with number 17, Michael DeAngelis. And on the far side is number 19, it looks like, and that is Jazz Grouillon.
And Colin Shea, who I know can fire the pucks up at the top of the point here, 21 for Lexington. and he's going to be out there with McLaren. Although Lexington's going to elect to make a change here and go with their first unit. Looks like
Van der Herrick.
Looks like, yeah, Van der Herrick and Hugh and Cowett. It's a nice block by Dunning there with a foot in front.
Yeah. Hayes looking good tonight. He's locked in back there.
Yeah, he seems to be poised tonight. He steered away everything he's seen. He's been more aggressive than we've seen out towards the top of his crease. So hats off to Mike right now. He's had a great first half. Oh, and Lexington's going to go here. That's an easy one, as Reed Malatesta, using his speed, causes the Lexington player to stick his stick out there to try to slow him down, and he's going to go for a trip.
That's the captain too. That's Thomas Cowett, the senior forward. So interesting, Jeff. 2 minutes left in the first period, Russ, and Lexington really has not tested Hayes. And, you know, Lexington has not scored a goal yet this season. We're kind of not really hoping for them to score, but it would be a nice thing for them to get on the board, at least not at our expense, but at some point.
Well, we've talked about the Ponders pressing a little bit in their games, playing from behind and struggling to put the puck in the net. You can certainly imagine how Lexington must feel, struggling to put the puck in the net this year and being down 2-0 here. Like we said, they had a chance here with the power play, but that was nullified by the penalty to Cowett. And we're going to go 4-on-4 here, which is going to create some space for Arlington. And their creative players are on the ice. You get Sadowski and Alessi, and here's Dunning with the shot, and he's going to score. That's his second.
Another one for Showboat.
And, they operated again. I think that's part of the game plan. They're operating from below the goal line, right behind the net. Again, Gretzky's office. Sadowski was able to set up back there for a little bit. Michael Dunning found the soft spot. He got the pass right on his forehand where you need to put it, and he found the back of the net. Ponders up 3-0.
Attaboy, Michael! So Michael Dunning scores his second goal of the night. And Jeff, you give Dunning a lot of credit. At the beginning of the season, he was tasked with playing on the defensive end because he's such a good player and they needed him back there. But now they've freed him up and put him on the offensive side. He's more of an offensive player, as I recall from the youth days. And so he's been freed up a little bit, and there's some productivity.
Yes, it's these guys will do what coach asks. All of these kids are very unselfish. They try to learn. They try to play within the system. And Michael was ready to do whatever coach wanted him to do. And he was doing a fantastic job back at the point. Coach felt like he wanted to mix something up today. Threw Michael back up and forward where he's more comfortable. And he's certainly been able to capitalize tonight. He's got 2 so far here in the first half.
Here comes Reedy. He's going coast to coast.
And again, moving laterally, a little bit of patience. Slides it to Alessi, who is taken down a bit going to the net. But the refs are going to let that one go, as they probably should. That's a battle going to the front of the net.
Arlington looking for a dagger at the end of the first period. There's 15 seconds left. And Arlington looking to put a dagger in with a 3-0 lead. 10 seconds left in the period, and wisely Lexington clears it out. And but back to cover is Leosa. Leosa just made a very nice play there.
Again, Kenny, they set up behind the net. Sadowski, who was on the side post there, he knew what he was doing with that puck before it was given to him. He was going to try to slide it across to Reed Mal or Jake Russell on the side post. He got the pass from Alessi, and he fired it immediately through that seam, and just missed. Reed Mal was able to get wood on it. Buchter was able to make that save, or Arlington would have been up 4-0 here going into the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington, the mecca of high school hockey, I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster. We will be back for second half action in a moment. Your first half score, Arlington 3, Lexington 0. We'll be back momentarily. Are we live? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the Mecca for second half action. Your score is the Arlington Spy Ponders 3 and the Lexington Minutemen 0. Jeff, it looks like the Spy Ponders have things under control. What do they have to do to preserve the victory tonight? Their first victory, if they can preserve it, of the season in the division.
So listen, this is a challenge here for the young Ponders, right? 3-0, if they're able to gain the momentum, or to keep the momentum, I should say, that they created for themselves in the first period, this shouldn't be a problem for them, right? But if Lexington can able to punch them back here and maybe get the first one here in the second period, we got a whole new ball game. So I'm sure Coach Missouri was emphasizing to these guys to bear down, not to change much, but to remember that this is a big step for this team in the long run, right? If they can clamp down here and really walk away with this one and control the pace, control the game as they have so far, it's a good thing to build on going into their next game, going into the end of the season, and something that they can build on in the off season.
Now let's talk a little bit about Arlington Community Media Sports. We've got 2 more games coming up. Wednesday night, they host the Woburn Tanners.
That's a great pass out of the corner there. Gilbert was able to get a nice shot off.
And then next Saturday, we got another game, I believe. Oh, chance for Arlington. Oh, it cleared it out. Oh, it looked like it might have crossed, but here comes Lexington back the other way with a head of steam. There's Van Beesbrook.
And you know what? I don't know why they're going to give Michael anything here. The goalie clearly got him on the head.
Showboat goes to the sin bin.
I didn't see Michael retaliate. I was about to give him a lot of credit for not doing anything. The ref might have heard something, or it might just be taking him because he feels like he should.
You might not want him to get the hattie.
He did have a chance there, Malatesta, to go back to that play.
Looks like it's matching. Looks like it's matching penalties.
It is going to be matching here, but again, to go back on that play out of the corner, they worked it from behind the goal line. Alessi found Malatesta. He knew right what to do with it. He was going across the crease to Michael. He was able to get a little bit of wood on it, but couldn't put that in the back of the net for the hat trick.
No!
Oh, that's going to ring off the crossbar. Great shot by Hickey.
And Liam Hunt is out there, number 12. He's the son of Pat Hunt Hardwood. And there's Liam, and Liam takes it away. Pat Hunt, now I don't want to be spreading any rumors, but Pat Hunt one time, it was about 6 years ago, someone said he passed the puck. Pat Hunt is not known for passing the puck, trust me. But he is a chirper. He's one of the biggest he is the biggest chirper in the Sandy Millie Blue Gold Afternoon League. I mean, you should hear Pat Hunt chirp. I mean, this kid's got a mouth. They call him the mouth of Lexington. He's the brother of Maureen Jagarji, and I will talk a little bit later on about the Jagarji.
That's a nice play right
there. That's Russell.
There.
Oh!
You know, and that we talked about them being able to score early here in the period to keep the momentum here going into the second half. The freshman number 7, Cam Desmond, did a good job keeping the blue line. He didn't back off too fast. He didn't get nervous. He hung in there. He was able to keep that puck in, and he gave it to Russell, who stepped to the middle.
He snapped it.
He snapped that one off pretty quick.
He sniped it. He put a lot of mustard on that shot, Jeff.
That's a good play by Desmond.
He put some mustard on that shot, Jeff. That's not like your shot. Your shot couldn't break through a stick of butter on a summer afternoon, but your young boy Jakey there, he put some mustard on that shot.
Shoot it as hot as you, Kenny.
Well, I got the rocket, but that's been known for a while. How about I heard Georgie Tahan is watching tonight. George Tahan, the athletic director at Belmont Hill. That guy never saw a shot he didn't like. He's a headhunter.
He never saw a men's league sitter that he didn't take.
No.
And Sadowski was able to sneak behind the defenseman there. We've seen him do that all season. He recognizes when his defenseman down low might have possession. He blows the zone, sneaks behind the defenseman. I think it was Barnaby Kiss who made a real nice, speaking of Coach DeHaan, he made a real nice indirect pass off the board. Sadowski was able to collect that with a lot of speed heading towards the goalie. Wasn't able to corral it. Bukta was able to make the save on the puck that sort of slid away from Sadowski. And the Lexington guy, defender, slid right into the net, and that's why we're going to have the face-off inside the Lexington zone here.
Face-off inside the Lexington zone. We'll talk a little bit about about Mr. Tahan.
Oh, nice play there. And that's DeAngelis who's going to throw that in.
Barnabas is a physical player who was very physical in soccer, too. And there's a nice fake. Oh, a nice fake over there by number 10 as he faked the pass.
He faked or he fanned? I'm not sure, Kenny.
Who was that number 10 over there?
I believe that's Killian Wright. I think he saw the center cutting through the slot. He might have fanned on that one, but they were still able to get it out of the zone.
Killian Wright, number 10.
And that's him with the puck here. He's got some speed. Nice play by McLaren there, the defenseman from Lexington, to take the angle and pin him against the boards, the end wall.
All right, so who's the goalie?
going to tie that up.
We got a new goalie back there for Arlington, Jeff. Number 29, is that Davies?
Yes, that's Davies. As
Davies.
expected, they've split every game this season, and I expect nothing less here. As Arlington, again, looking to give these guys some experience, and we'll see how Davies handles the second half here.
Jake Davies, of course, the son of Jackie the Cat Davies. Jackie, a tremendous goaltender back in the day for Arlington, and he's got to be very proud of young Jake.
Good gap control there.
Oh, it's a nice hit by number 15, Dorian Hugh, as Hugh is physical.
That was Hugh on Keneally, who made a real nice play stepping up in the neutral zone there. Took away all the time and space, and Brendan Flynn did the same thing there on Carwett. He was able to ride his hands into the boards, and Arlington's able to chip it around here, and it looks like they'll get out of the zone with Martina. Oh, no.
He tried to headman it, but couldn't get it. Got a little bit tied up in the stick. Arlington back with a 3-on-1.
Snyder's going to throw that behind the net. Martinez going to battle for it.
Yeah, good to see Snyder out there. I haven't seen him much tonight. Arlington with a 4-goal lead, a comfortable lead in the second period. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the Mecca, the Ed Burns Arena.
And there's Brendan Flynn with a nice shot from the point. And
Buckner saw it the whole way, though.
Coach Flynn will appreciate this one. We want to step on the throat right now. Arlington wants to keep the pressure on. They don't want to give in at all. They don't want to see Lexington score the first goal of the season against them this year. They don't want to be the team that gives that one up, trust me. These guys want to keep playing it the way they've been playing. And Malatesta hit the post there. He beat Bukta on a nice play, and that deflected off the post.
The Arlington boys are buzzing now. The Arlington boys are swarming the net, and you're right. They're looking to put a dagger in. There's number 18, the defender, the Matt Troy. He is a sophomore for Lexington. Lexington, Jeff, they've got a young team, and so they're they're battling.
Yeah, it's a pretty healthy mix. They got a bunch of seniors, but they do have quite a few young guys who are seeing a lot of action on their top lines. Speaking of young guys, that's Desmond again out at the left point. He keeps that one in as Michael Dunning races for it there on the half wall.
And who's out there, number 6 for Arlington?
That's Gilbert.
Ryan Gilbert, exactly.
Gilbert with Malatesta and Michael Dunning. And that's Gilbert with the puck here, going to race down the side with some speed. All by himself, cuts to his forehand, and does get a shot off that was deflected. Yeah, Kenny. Lexington got a stick on that one. Good stick check. Ooh, a bouncer. Bradley just threw that one towards the net, got it by the shin pad, and trickled on Bukta.
Matt Hickey hustling for Lexington, and there's a hit by number 5, Hank Stevenson. The Lexington boys continue to battle. Oh, great back check there.
That's Fecto. That's great back
by
pressure
number
there,
84.
Kenny. Yeah.
And Coach Mizzou's got to love that when you see a young player like that, number 84, back checking Drew Fecto. He's only a sophomore, Jeff, huh?
That's right, yep. Good back check, good body position. Arlington was able to get the puck deep. And there he is again, Fecto in good position to take this loose puck.
He's been very effective tonight.
He leaves it for Russell, who forced one there to Hirsch. Didn't have a lot of options. Probably should have fired that one to the net.
DeAngelis threw the elbow, but he didn't come away with the puck.
Oh, and Fecto might have had Russell cut into the net there quickly. Lexington closed that gap pretty quickly. Fecto elected to hold on to it, and Lexington was forced to ice one there, Kenny.
He's got to come back for a face-off in the Lexington zone. Will Buckta, the Lexington goalie, he is a senior assistant captain, number 1. He's been busy tonight. Arlington with a 4-goal lead. We're down to 15 minutes, a little bit over 15 minutes in the first period.
Oh, and Soteropoulos had a men's league sitter there. I would have walked right into that. He elected to make sure to get it deep by the shin pad, which is never a bad play. But with a 4-0 lead, I might have ripped that one, Kenny.
No, you definitely would have ripped that one, Jeffy. I don't think you ever saw a shot you didn't like either, although there was that time back on the Sunday Night League. I think it was 2004 when you passed that puck.
I may have made one.
I remember that pass. Oh, keeping it in nicely is number 7, Emmett Janis. And look at Janis on the hunt. I like this young man. Arlington comes back the other way. It's kept in by number 26. That is Theodore.
Yeah, that's offside. That puck jumped out over the blue line, and they weren't able to get back onside in time.
Yeah, nice effort there by the big man, number 26, Theodore Ivanikov. He is a senior forward, big kid. So Ivanikov is back there with number 6, Jake Vander.
Wow! And Cowett had a chance there on the rebound. Colin Shea had a shot on net from the point. Cowett going to the net, had a chance, but wasn't able to get good wood on that. Davies made a great first save, and the rebound was there, but he was not able to put that in.
All right, Arlington comes back the other way. A nice long shift for Theodore Teddy Ivanikov. Nice looking young man there on the ice. Arlington back the other way. It goes into Nico.
Yeah, and that's a good play by Nico, using his body to corral that puck.
Oh, very nice idea by Flynn.
Got it back to Flynn, who got a nice shot on net. Had some traffic in front. Gilbert was battling in front.
Looked like Flynn was trying to create a rebound there.
Yeah, you know, they're not going to go bar down from the point. They're just looking to get it by the shin pad, get one on net. And I think we're going to get 1-1 here.
Interference, no.
We're getting 1-1.
Are they both going?
I'm not sure. He was pointing at somebody.
Who's this number 3?
I know that's Keneally who he was pointing at. I think.
Oh yeah, Liam Keneally.
I think Van der Herrick's going to go with him. Yep, 6 is going to go with him. They were jarring. They were stick checking each other, and the ref said, you know what? 4-0 game. I'm not going to let it get out of hand. Let's not let this stuff go too far. And instead of letting them both continue, he takes them both to the box and slows it down for a little. We'll go 5-on-5.
These refs have done a wonderful job this year adjusting with the COVID era and letting the boys play, but at the same time being safe. Oh, there's a nice little hit.
And I think we're going to get one. The far official here saw...
Oh, did he?
I think he saw him jump too early there. It's a hit from behind, or probably an interference.
Lachlan McLaren is going to go to the sin bin.
I believe so. And alertly, Arlington sort of settles it down here. You know, they tried to settle it down. They got it back to the middle of the ice, back to the point. And Dominic had a good head of steam with that, Leosa, but broken up there right at the blue line.
All right, so a little bit of company in the sin bin as Lachlan McLaren joins his teammate.
It's getting a little crowded in there, Kenny.
Yeah, Arlington now with a chance to put a little bit more icing on the cake. It's going to be number 19. That is Jake Russell. He's got a goal tonight. Reed Malatesta, number 2, he's got a goal tonight. Number 20, Alessi, has hit the post, but he hasn't scored. Dominic Leosa back on one side on defense.
He's got a helper or two, and he was looking for another one.
And number 16, Jake Sadowski, also out there on the power play for the Missouri Spy Ponders. 4-0 Arlington. We're here for second half action from the Eddie Burns Arena, the hotbed of high school hockey in Massachusetts. some say in New England, some say in this country. Chance for Arlington. Oh, he fanned on the shot, Russ.
Yeah, Sadowski made a nice pass from behind the point, behind the net where they're setting up all night.
But little Russ fanned on the shot.
Here comes Alessi.
There's Russ again.
Yeah, he fanned again. I think he was trying to send that one across the post.
I think you got to work with him tonight, Jeffy, out in the driveway. I'll come by. I'll bring my pads.
If anybody can show him how to score, it's you, Ken.
There it is. Oh, he's been stuffed again as he's hungry. We'll bring Danny Doherty over there. I tell you, Danny Doherty stopped by the house today, Jeff. He was in the neighborhood. It was good to see young Danny Doherty. He's looking forward to the Sunday Night League going back to Sundays when he's going to rejoin us. You talk about a guy who doesn't pass, my goodness.
Another good first minute there of the power play. A lot of pressure from the Ponders. Great chances. Setting up from behind the net. Might want to slow it down just a little bit. Might have forced a couple of plays there, but again, bunch of chances. And there's Fectow again behind the net. Looks like that's been a theme for the Ponders on the power play all night.
I'll say.
They go right back to it. Oh, and that Fectow made a pass to Dunning. Maybe a little bit too low down by the goal line. He had to try to go up high with it and went a little too high. Shot that one directly out of the rink.
Ladies and gentlemen, your camera woman tonight for Arlington Community Media Sports, Julie Muscatel, your producer, Kevin Wetmore. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster, my color commentator, Jeff Big Russ Russell. And Arlington now looking like with 12 minutes left in the only 12 minutes left in the first half, might get their first league win of the season. And they did beat Wakefield earlier in the season. It's been a building year for Arlington, Jeff. But there's a lot of promise on this young team.
I would agree with that, Kenny. Certainly had some chances to maybe win a couple of those games that were close early, but unable to do so. Nice to see them up 4-0 here. Maintaining good possession, good momentum. Good to see both goalies playing well. As Jake Davies bangs his stick alertly to let the rest of the team know that Lexington's out of the box. And there's 17, DeAngelis on the ice for Lexington, who makes the play.
Look at all the Arlington boys get back.
LeBert.
They all got back as Russell LeBert. LeBert and Ernie, they call him. And he had a chance there, but he went into a sea of white. He had no room to maneuver, Jeff.
And I think that shows you right there, Kenny, that the Ponders do not want to give one up.
No.
As much as they probably want to put another one in the back of the Lexington net, I think they're even more concerned about giving one up in the back of their own net. So that's good indication for the young team, the leadership we talked about from the top down through the captains, and that's part of the culture that you're hoping that these guys can carry over into future years.
Young team
continuing to fight here, even though they're up here 4-0. Everybody back checking. That's a good sign.
Face-off taken by number 16, Sadowski. Over into the boards. There's a nice little hit there by number 19, Jazz Grouillon. And there's Jazzy again. Oh, Jazzy likes to throw the body. And Jazzy's buzzing in front of the net. He's met there back there, though, by number 7 for Arlington. That's Cam Desmond. So is Desmond a defender?
Yep, Cam's been playing on the D. That was Killian Wright cutting through the middle with the puck. He had a guy cutting through the middle. Alessi went straight across the middle of the ice. I would have liked to see him move it real quick to him and follow that play. Might have had some trailers there entering the zone. Instead, he was kind of going by himself. And they're going to go for a change here.
Full change for Lexington. It's going to be number 5, Hank Stevenson. He's out there with number 12, Liam Hunt. Liam Hunt, the first cousin of Aaron Jagarji and EJ. EJ is a beast. And we wish her well. All right. Face off in front of Will Buckner. Will's been busy tonight. Here comes Lexington back the other way. Full speed ahead. For Lexington, that is number 5, Hank Stevenson. And over to number 9, Matt Hickey. Hickey tried to shoot it across to Stevenson. Oh, a nice play by Stevenson as he flicked it in front of the net, but it got deflected. Arlington tries to bring it back the other way. It goes back to number 21, the senior captain, Colin McMahon Shea. Shea's Rebellion, they call him.
So that was Davies' stick, the goalie who made that deflection.
Oh, was it Davies?
Alertly has his stick in the right place. That's game awareness. Lexington
Hunt,
trying to throw into the front.
Hunt takes a ticket there.
To.
Number 12, Hunt. He took a ticket. His father takes tickets in the Millie League. All right, the defenders for Arlington working nicely. There's Leosa. He took a nice pass from Flynn. And the Arlington boys did a nice job breaking it out, so they just dump it in. Leosa a little frustrated there as Arlington can't get much going here. They're not stringing too many passes together. They're sitting on a comfortable 4-0 lead, 8 minutes left.
Wow, and Colin Shea had a lot of speed going through the neutral zone there. He just missed corralling that to himself, and he would have been gone. But Soteropoulos able to get a stick on it, and the Ponders are now attacking.
That's number 12, Brendan Hirsch.
That was Hirsch reeling through the middle.
The cousin, of course, of the lovely Haley Hirsch, tremendous soccer player back in the day for Arlington. And so a face-off's going to come outside the, is it outside?
And I think they're going to get Hirsch again here, or maybe they're going to get a net. I'm not sure. There was a collision behind the net. I didn't know if Shea was going to go, Hirsch was going to go. I think you're right, Kenny. I think it's the net was off.
Oh, okay. All right, number 84, Drew Fecto is out there. The center iceman looks like that's number 18.
That's 19, Russell. He's out there with Hirsch and Fecto. You got Barnaby Kiss with Soteropoulos here. And your boy for the Minutemen, Hugh, and the first line, Cowett. And
the portrait of Dorian. The portrait of Dorian Hugh. You know the reference there, Jeff. You ever read that book, The Portrait of Dorian Gray? Oh, you got to, Jeff.
Oh, it's right by the bedside, Kenny.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best. Anyway, Lexington, 8 minutes left. They're down 4 goals. They need a little bit of sense of urgency there. Yeah. Oh, a nice pass from number 10, Thomas Cowett, the senior captain. And but nice cover in front of the net by number 4. This guy's been very impressive all season long. Is that Steph Soteropoulos?
Yep, that was for Soteropoulos. Oh, and that was a nice play by Fecto to find Russell cutting through the seam. Good chance by the Ponders there again, as the Minutemen are going to ice one here.
This Steph Soteropoulos has had a good year. He's only a sophomore too, right?
He's a sophomore also. He had an older brother that played on the Ponders a few years back. Trying to get some experience back there on the point. I think Coach Missouri's gonna play as many of these guys as he can. Try to get these guys as much experience as they can, as much confidence, and really try to get these guys ready for an off season, going into a campaign next year that will be a full season.
And who's this number 10?
That's Killian Wright.
Oh, there he is.
Number 10 in the slot there. That's Alessi making the pass back to Bradley, who walks to the middle nicely. Right, takes the space that's given to him, attacks, gets a nice shot. Might have liked to see a little more traffic in front of the goalie's eyes there, as Buckta was able to see that one pretty clearly. And that's the play you want to see by Killian. Right? Yeah. Last time he kind of carried that one through the neutral zone. This time he chips one out. Nice, simple play, smart play.
There's a goal!
And it leads to a goal. And the bench is kind of going crazy here. That's Alessi's first one of the season. And typical Matt, he's not going to celebrate too much. He knows he deserves that one. And the boys are letting him know it right now.
Matt Alessi with his first goal of the season.
Hey,
for the Arlington Spy Ponders.
Sorry to interrupt, Kenny, but back to the play, back in the defensive zone, right? A small play by Killian Wright takes the hit along the boards, makes a nice little chip pass, and the Ponders are gone. And it's a 2-on-1 rather. They have momentum going through the neutral zone. Sadowski was able to get a nice shot on net, and there was Alessi coming down for help, and he was able to bury one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here from Arlington Community
Media. That's
Media,
going to go
Inc.
for an icing. I don't think Keneally got to the red line there.
Let's talk a little bit for the fans so they know what the schedule it is. Kevin, it looks like we got 2 games left, right? Wednesday night and Saturday night. Next Wednesday and next Saturday, there's 2 more games.
Right.
All right, so Arlington Community Media Sports will be back for 2 more games. On Wednesday night, it is Woburn, and then we finish the season, Jeff, with Belmont. How are these last 2 games going to be, Jeff? Woburn on Wednesday and Belmont on Saturday.
Oh, I didn't know we were playing Woburn again.
Is it Woburn?
I don't think we have Woburn again, Kenny.
Who is it on Wednesday?
I believe they have Reading. And
Reading, exactly. Reading Rockets.
There you go.
Yeah,
yep.
Reading Rockets.
And then we got Belmont.
Yeah.
And Davies was able to see that shot from the point. He came out aggressively on that one, was able to smother that for the face-off. Defenseman did a good job on the face-off, able to clear guys out in front, allow Davies to see that one, but nice and relaxed, nice and calm. Lexington still fighting for that first one of the year.
All right, puck trickles back to Leosov. Under 6 minutes left in the second half. Flinney does a little bit of a swivel. Tries to shoot it around the boards. Dangerous play there as Hunt is
Dominic's not really open there, you know. Maybe fire that one hard around the boards. Maybe
Liam
come
Hunt
back the other side, but I think he forced that one a little to Dom, but nonetheless, they were able to get that one out of the zone.
Liam Hunt did a good job forechecking there and made a good pass there, unlike his father who likes to carry the puck. Pat Hunt likes to go coast to coast. I mean, he's like the black hole, Pat Hunt. When he has the puck, it's not coming out, I can tell you that. Whereas Liam seems to have a little bit of a game sense.
That's a great attack there through the neutral zone. Might want to slide that one wide, create a little bit more time and space for the wing. And then, you know, Reed could have probably attacked the net, and Trailer could have come to finish picking up the trash. But
when Pat Hunt has the puck, you know he's going to carry it and as long as he can. All right, there's a pass across from number 9, Dunning. For some reason, he didn't get the memo that the kids in the blue shirts are on the other team. Here's a chance for Arlington.
Gilbert tried to slide that to Malatesta, who was cutting to the net, and the Lexington defender was able to get a piece of that.
All right,
Shea again. We've talked about him. He's got some speed.
Shea's got the wheels. Shea's rebellion. Oh, he fanned on the shot, but he stayed with it. It looks like he's a little bit out of gas, and he's taken down by number 4.
Yeah, I think he was begging. I think he was begging for one there. He might have hung on.
Academy Award?
He was looking for one there, I think.
A little dramatic. Oh, there's a nice hit by number 10, Thomas Cowett, the laughing Cowett.
I think they're going to call an icing on this one, yeah.
Under 4 minutes left. Arlington with a comfortable 5-goal lead. They got a big week coming up with the Reading Rockets on Wednesday, and then they finish the season at home next Saturday night. It's going to be mayhem against Belmont. The Marauders come into the house, and Belmont is always tough. Lexington takes a timeout now. We are down under 4 minutes left from the Eddie Burns Arena in Arlington, Massachusetts. It is Hockey Night USA, and there is electricity in the air as the game winds down, and Arlington could be looking for their first victory of the season this year in what has been a very positive building year despite the pandemic. It looks like Coach Mizzou is drawing up a play here. Jeff, he's trying to make the most out of the minutes that he's got left to build some hockey skill.
Yeah, I think Coach Colarusso wanted to draw something up here with an offensive zone face-off.
Oh, wait a minute. Look, number 30 for Lexington is in the game. The freshman, Luke Dinsmore.
Oh, and maybe that was why, too, Kenny. Give the freshman Dinsmore time to get a little bit ready, talk to the troops. And,
here comes Luke Dinsmore.
Going to get him some experience tonight. I like it.
All right, so let's see what Lukey can do. Young Lukey, number 30, Luke Dinsmore, is in the game. And... oh, there's a nice hit by Lachlan McLaren as he pasted. It looks like he might have come up high, though, no? Nope, they're going to let it go.
I think that one bounced out of play. Keneally going really hard there on the forecheck. Nice play by the defenseman, as you mentioned there.
Aggressive play by Lachlan McLaren as it looked like he tried to paste Liam Keneally. into the boards. Keneally stays out. He's hustling.
Yeah, he fought through that check, continued onward, and that puck deflected out of play, but that's a good forecheck by the Ponders, who remain a little bit relentless here on the forecheck, which is nice to see.
Yep.
As they're fighting here to hold on to the shutout.
Who's this number 5? Is that Sean Bradley? Yeah.
It is.
It's getting a little bit physical here.
And Keneally's going to go for one. He was tied up with the freshman Hugh down on the sideboards. The ref didn't see what he liked.
Is he the little brother of Dara Patrick Keneally?
He is.
He was a tremendous player here in Arlington. Dapper Keneally. Hockey excellence. All right, we're down to 3 minutes and 15 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Arlington with a comfortable 5-goal lead. Mizzou's looking happy.
Yeah, he's looking happy, but now we have to kill a penalty here with 3:15 left, and you don't want to give Lexington a breather here. You don't want to give him a chance.
On the swivel for Arlington was number 9, Michael Dunning. Showboat's had a great game tonight. He's got 2 goals, a penalty. All he needs is an assist and a fight.
It's been really nice to see Malatesta get a goal here, Dunning to get a couple, Alessi to get one. It's good to get these guys off the snide. This is exactly the game we kind of, hoped for. It'd be nice to see the boys close this one out with a shutout. Excuse me. They put in a lot of work to get to where they are right now. In this one, and again, nice to see those guys get on the board, but be even nicer if they can preserve this shutout here with 2:50 left.
All right, Lexington with time running down, number 12, the sophomore Liam Hunt, and
that's the freshman Hugh, wins it back to McMahon.
Oh, save it right at him, but a nice rip.
Shea had a nice good shot there. He can really shoot it.
Yeah,
Davies came right out to the top of the crease there, Kenny, and he was able to smother that and hang on. No rebound, and anytime you're on the penalty kill and you're able to smother that, let your guys try to fight for a face-off, that's exactly what you want to do.
Well, a spirited effort tonight by Kurt Colaruso's squad. Coach Colarulo, in his 5th year at Lexington. He, of course, was a member of the Arlington Catholic 1997 Super 8 team, Jeff. I don't know if you remember that team.
He almost took that puck from Alessi right off the chin.
Coach?
Yeah, he's pointing to the little stanchions that we have built in here on the benches for COVID, where the little kids sit in between during games. You don't see that here for the high school guys. There's just a few too many guys out there.
There's a shot save, Davies!
Oh, great save.
Jakey Davies robbed.
He was able to punch that one to the corner, too. Good rebound control with the blocker.
Hunt is out there, number 12. And Lexington goes back to the point. Is Nick Tringle.
Oh, another good save.
Nick Tringle with a shot on net. Now, Tringle is an assistant captain. The Bermuda Tringle, they call him. In on the forecheck, he's had a great game tonight, is number 19 for Arlington. Jakey Russell. He's got some real jets.
There's Hugh, the freshman. He looks a little gassed. He's logged a lot of ice time tonight.
He certainly has. He'll sleep well tonight. Young Dorian Hugh, he's only a freshman, but he's got a very promising career ahead of him. Oh, big hit. And back the other way is number 7. No, that's number 10.
That's 10, Cowett. Martinez there for Arlington. Good stick position.
1 minute left in the period. There's a chance for Arlington.
Keneally out of the box.
Nice job
Martinez.
by Nico. And Nico did a good job staying on sides, Jeff.
He did, and Lexington was able to get a stick on that just to be able to tip it to the corner.
And still fighting hard is Liam Keneally. He did not like his visit to the sin bin, and he's out now like a bull in a china closet. And here's a chance for Lexington. Shot.
Good
save as Davey said no. Jeffy said no.
Well, Desmond had back pressure on 5. That's Stevenson, and Bradley was committed to playing the pass, which is what you want to do there on a 2-on-1. The back pressure allowed Davies to come way out of the crease, really cut down the angle and attack the shooter, who was not going to be able to cut in and get to the net. So Davies realized that. Good recognition that he had the back pressure from Desmond, who made up on the speed there. and he was able to come out and really take away that chance. And 30 seconds left. That's a great play. You would have hated to see them go down there and get their first one with 30 seconds left.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are winding down to the end of a wonderful evening as the Arlington Spy Ponders.
Oh, and Keneally's going to get one.
Oh, Keneally's going!
Keneally's going to get one. Oh, and you know, the bench is going crazy. The guys on the ice are going crazy. We know it's 6-0, 14 seconds left, and it's really not a dagger, but, you know, when somebody works as hard as Liam does, and, you know, he's as liked as he is in the locker room, you know, you can tell there's a lot of support between these guys, and great to see Liam, who really worked hard those last 3 or 4 shifts, as you've commented on, Kenny. Relentless on the forecheck, playing a physical game, and he was able to carry that one across the middle, fire it on net as he went down, and that one snuck 5-hole.
It paid off. It paid off for young Liam. And ladies and gentlemen, we are with more. The chance for Lexington.
Wow!
Oh, there's a hit at the end, and it's mayhem.
And that was a dirty hit there. That's a cross-check from behind. Number 4, McLaren, really unnecessarily comes in. No time left. Davies just made 2 or 3 great saves. The whistle had blown, and he came in late with a stick up. Really unnecessary.
Yeah, well,
really unnecessary.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Mecca, we are going to sign off from Arlington. But your final score, the Spy Ponders 6, the Lexington Minutemen 0. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster from Arlington Community Media Sports. A wonderful night of hockey. Our camera woman tonight, thank you, Julie Muscatel. Jeff, we'll see you Wednesday night when the Arlington Spy Ponders will take on the Reading Rockets. Signing off from Arlington, Massachusetts. Thank you.